What's going on, everybody? Peter here, bringing another Pokemon Wi-Fi Battle Black against Ryan again, because it's just way easier. There's no DCs, and this time we got a roulette battle, just gonna spice things up a little bit. So we're both leading with Politoads, which is kind of funny because they're actually like legit leads, and they're both random. His is obviously Scarfed, just because of the name, and he's faster than me. So he goes for the HP Electric or Grass, doesn't do much. I'm gonna go for the Toxic, just get damage on him, or if he switches, either one. Now, even though he can't hurt me, I'm gonna switch out, um, and I'm gonna go into, well, actually he switches too. So he goes into his Clemantha, his Cloyster, and I'm gonna go back into my Flubber, my Eviolite, Beast-Ass Duosion, and you know he's gonna go for a Shell Smash. So I'm just gonna go right for the HP fighting and get damage on it. And he's actually not running White Herb, so he's actually running King's Rock just for lols on the hacks, crit hacks, I guess. So I'm going for the HP fighting, and that does a large chunk, seeing as I have no Mech Attack EVs. And instead of going for the Icicle Sphere, he goes for the Rock Blast, which is a little weird because it's not Stab, and Icicle Spear definitely would have done more. I'm just going to clean him up with a Psychic now, and that's good because his Cloyster is really scary. He goes for this Red Bull, and I'm just going to go for the Recover because I don't think he'll be able to kill me. And he misses a Rock Climb, which kind of sucks for him, but it's whatever. He goes for it on this turn as I go for a Calm Mind because I didn't think he would do that much, but that's like an easy 2-hit KO. I don't know, it looks close. So now I'm going to be forced to switch because I don't want to lose my Flubber this early. So I'm going to go back into my Willowsmith because, you know, he like bangs his head back and forth. I don't know. My Eviolite Rock Polish Granitos, and it's mostly just as fodder because I really can't set up in Roulette without support. It's just way too hard. So I kind of just want switch advantage. I'm going into my Kajondo now to scare him out and go for the Fake Out as he just goes into his Conkeldurr. Now here, I think a High Jump Kick might be able to kill, and I know I can live a Mach Punch, so I stay in, and he goes for the Mach Punch, predictably. Well, I go for the High Jump Kick, and I'm like, it's going down. No. So either he's running, you know, a lot of bulk, or he's just naturally bulky. I don't know which one. So I go switch out of my Kajondo, go into Flubber to take the Mach Punch like a stud. Like, look at that, it's like 0 damage. And it might be Choice Banded Conkeldurr because he switches out now and I don't see lefties. And he goes into his Jirachi, his Hacks Master, which is a pretty good play. So I go for the recover just to get my HP back. And here, it's kind of a, you know, I should have seen the trick coming. See, he tricks me a Choice Scarf. I just go for the Calm Mind. So now I'm kind of crippled because I don't have my Eviolite. And I just use Calm Mind. So forced to switch now because I don't want to just keep Calm Minding into infinity. I'm going to my Club Penguin to resist whatever it throws at me. Goes for the Iron Head. It's quad resisted. That does nothing. And now he's just going to trick back his leftovers, which is pretty good play again because I don't have any form of recovery now. And since there's no Wish support on my team, I can't get my HP back up. But I'm just going to go for a Stealth Rock, knowing he can't hurt me at all. Because Jirachi really doesn't have much HP. And now I'm going to go for a Scald just to hurt it, get some damage on it. And I get the burn. So I'm like, ha, hacks, bitch. And now he's like completely crippled because burn makes him lose whatever, a lot of attack. He's not going to be able to hit me at all. Now I'm going to go for his Roar Annoying. He's going to switch, which is sweet because he goes to his Politoed and it's going to be forced into his Latios. Now here he spent a lot of time debating on whether I had Grass Knot or Ice Beam, and I have the Ice Beam. He's just going to go for the Dragon Dance just to try and set up, and I just go for the Ice Beam to get damage on it. And that does a good chunk. It's not going to kill him, and now I don't want anyone else to take an EQ, and I don't want to set out more, so I'm just going to fodder out my Empoleon because I, you know, set up rocks. He kind of did his job. So now he takes Life Orb damage. I'm going to go back to Kajondo, thinking I could probably clean him up with the Fake Out. And he's just going to switch, which is smart. He's going to go back into his Politoed to take the Fake Out. You know, not too well, but it takes it decently. He's going to get hit with more poison and, you know, the rocks, so he's not doing too great, but he is scarfed, so I'm going to have to go back into my own Politoed to take whatever he throws at me. he goes for the Hydro Pump in the rain, and that still doesn't do like anything, because he's Scarf not maxed, and I do have max Spec D, and I'm a friggin' beast. So now he's gonna swap out knowing he can't hurt me, and he's just gonna go and fodder out his Conkeldurr, which is a good move as I go for the Scald. So now he's got the switch advantage. He's gonna go into his Tauros, his Red Bull, and right now I kind of just want it to like get recoil on itself. I don't really want it to switch into anything, so I'm just gonna fodder out my Politoed as he goes for the Wild Charge, which is good because now he gets hit with recoil and Life Orb recoil. So that's good for me. I'm going to go into my Raikou now, and he told me he's Adamant instead of Jolly, which means I can outspeed him because I am running Rash because it's an event Raikou, so we're both not running speed natures. So I can just clean him up with the Thunder, which is nice for me. He's going to go into Scarf Politoed, and I figure I can live one hit, and he misses a Hydro Pump, which is not really a big deal. Kind of just sped up the process of this kind of late game Raikou sweep. So I'm just going to clean up with Thunder. He goes into Jirachi, not Scarfed anymore, so I can easily outspeed it. Go for the Thunder to the Dome, and that cleans him up easily. And crit did not matter. It's funny, like, his Hacks Master is just getting hacked really hard, and I'm not getting any hacks. So now he forgets I have the Air Balloon. It doesn't even matter. I'm just going to go for the HP Ice to clean him up. So yeah, this, it was a decent game. It was pretty fun to play roulette battles. If you want to see more of roulette battles or random stuff like that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe on the video, and I'll see you around.